This video shows how to configure the AlphaPix evolution to configure IP addressing, either DHCP or static, from the button interface. Here we're at the idle screen, and what we'll do is just briefly for a second press the M or left button. This brings us to system setup. We will now select the S or select button, and that will bring us to the DHCP yes or no button. Now you can hit the plus sign and cycle through that by selecting yes or no. In this particular case, what we're going to do is go ahead and select yes. And we're going to go ahead and click OK. It says DHCP enabled, rebooting now. And now the controller will boot up and attempt to find a DHCP address. Now in our particular case, this setup, we do not have a DHCP server on the network. If you did have one, it would select the DHCP address from the server and then display it on the screen for you. Now in this particular case, it did not find that address and it had to go back to its default address of 192.168.0.50. Alright, now if we were using a static address, we can go ahead and configure that through the interface also. One important note is that IP addresses on a network must be unique. They must not replicate any other device, including the PC. So if you have an address of your PC, do not program that address into this controller. You must have a unique address within the appropriate subnet range that is unique to each device. Alright, we're going to again briefly press the M button. Then we're going to go into S select, and this time we're going to say no, and we're going to go ahead and click the S button. Now we have 4 octets or sections here, and we can cycle through them by going up or down. So here you can see we can set the IP address. So if we want to set 196, and if we want to move to the next section, just click OK, and then you can move the numbers up or down. Click OK, up or down, click OK, and then up or down. Now when you're ready to move to the next section, which is the subnet, go ahead and press the S button. That'll bring you to the subnet mask, and then you will select the subnet mask for this. Of course, this needs to be valid for the IP address range that you are using. Now, in this particular case, everything looks okay, so we can go ahead and just press S. And the controller will now have this particular IP address. So, we're going to have it show the address here in just a second. And you can see our new static IP address showing right here. Now you should be able to access the web interface through HTTP on a web browser or a phone through your Ethernet connection. If you experience any problems with networking, please feel free to contact us at HolidayCoro.